section of ODM members of parliament have scoffed at those accusing ODM leader Raila Odinga of killing opposition politics in Kenya by his decision to work with President Uhuru Kenyatta, daring them to take up that role in case they feel let down. The more than 12 MPs who were speaking in Kisumu this morning stated that it was a high time other communities played the role of the opposition in the country. Okusa is at St. Paul's Catholic Church in Kisumu, where the Mass has just concluded. Okusa, what led them to make those remarks?
Well, they made those remarks actually attributing them to the recent criticism that have been coming from other quarters that the opposition leader Raila Odinga has let down the opposition politics in Kenya by joining hands with President Uhuru Kenyatta. So they were scoffing at those who have been making those claims, saying that that move by Raila Odinga was well timed. They're actually saying that because of it, the region, that is Nyanza, and the entire country as a whole has registered remarkable economic growth, same to development, because they're saying that a handshake is all about development, peace and unity, and that is the reason why they're saying that they'll continue to support the handshake unequivocally and unrelentingly. Those are their words in that church just a while ago. They're saying again that for those who think that the opposition, but that the move by Raila Odinga and ODM to join President Uhuru Kenyatta to drive the government is a letdown, then they can as well go ahead and take up those positions and play the role of opposition in the country, saying that the Luo community was not, those are their words, was not created to be in the opposition. That this is the time for the Luos now to also enjoy the benefits of being in the government. And they're claiming that they'll be going around the country and even in Nyanza to popularize the handshake initiative, the Building Bridges initiative that was brought about by the handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. Besides that, they have also spoken categorically about the war on graft. They are saying that they are a bit concerned with the lull on the war on graft. They want the DCI's office and the office of the Director of Public Prosecution to rekindle the fight against corruption. They're saying that they're a bit worried that that war has sort of fizzled out, and they will want to see a revival of the same, and the perpetrators of such vices, both in the counties and in the national government, brought to book. Again, finally, they have touched on the trip to China by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, which, as you are aware, has been reported in a section of the media that did not achieve its goals to some level. So they are saying that the country should sit pretty and wait for the two leaders to return and tell them exactly what transpired out there and stop speculation, especially on the part of SGR, which they are saying that they are ready to accept anything, the outcome of the trip in China. They're saying actually that they are more comfortable with the previous, that is the old gauge, the meter. The standard, the old railway gauge, exactly, the old railway gauge, that they are actually comfortable with it, and that it will not even overburden the taxpayer. And therefore, even if the two leaders fail to secure funds for the extension of an SGR from Naivasha to Kisumu, then still they will be fine with the revival of the old rail, which they say will still spur economic growth in these parts of the country and the entire country as a whole. Back to you, Olive.